Good morning children. Today we are going to learn new lesson from chemistry. Lesson number 2, physical and chemical changes. Changes occurs every moment around us. In fact, we can tell that changes is the integral part of our life. There are different types of changes occurs around us. In this lesson, we are going to learn different types of changes and how changes are classified. First, we are going to learn about what is the reversible and what is irreversible changes. A changes is said to be reversible when the opposite changes can be brought about by reversing the condition. Such type of changes are called as reversible changes. For example, when we are changing the water into ice cube by freezing it, and again you can change the ice cube into water by melting it or by heating it. So in reversible change, you can get back the reactant. Here the reactant is water and the product we get it is ice cube. Here a solid melts on being heated and the melted water solidifies on being cooled. This type of changes is called as reversible change. And the vaporization of liquid and condensation of vapors are also comes under the reversible changes. Next we are going to see what is irreversible change. A change is said to be irreversible when the opposite change cannot be brought about by reversing the condition. Once it is changed, that's all. We cannot get back that reactant again. So this type of change is called as irreversible change. For example, when sugar is heated and it swells to form a brown substance, but when you cool the brown substance, you will not get back the sugar. This type of change is called as irreversible change. Here, in this type of change, substance changes into a new substance. Here, the new substance is formed. That is nothing but the brown substance is formed from the sugar. It is different from and also you cannot get back that substance. This type of change is called as irreversible. For example, milk. Here one example is given, applying flour, milk, sugar, everything and changed into cake. You cannot get back that again. Again you cannot get back that flour separately, sugar separately. So this type of change is called as irreversible change. And also the growth of plants, animals, digestion, photosynthesis, burning of fuels are the examples of. You can also do some activity at your home with the help of your parent. Add a few drop of lemon juice to a milk, boiled milk, and in a short while you can see a thick white substance is formed. That substance is called as curd, and this process is called as curdling of milk. Curd is, and in this process you will not able to reverse this change. You cannot get back the milk. This type of change is called as irreversible change. Next we are going to see about another type of changes, that is periodic changes and non-periodic changes. What is periodic changes? Periodic changes are those which takes place at regular interval or fixed intervals of time, or the changes with the repeat themselves are called as periodic changes. From the example itself you come to know what is periodic change. Example, day and night occurrence, phase of moons, beating of heart. This type of changes are called as periodic changes. These changes will occur continuously at fixed interval of time. For example, the moon changes phases gradually from full moon to new moon and then again to full moon. This changes takes place over a period of 28 days. The same changes is repeated over the next 28 days. So the phase of moon is an example of periodic change. Day and night occurrence. This is also an example of periodic change. What is non-periodic changes? The changes do not occur at regular interval of time are called as non-periodic changes, or non-periodic changes are those which do not take place at fixed interval of time are called as non-periodic changes. Example, eruption of volcanoes, earthquake, forest fire. We do not know when it will occur. So this type of changes are called as non-periodic changes. Thank you children. We'll see the remaining in the next class.